Going on, guys? I'm Steve. Welcome back to the channel. Welcome back to another video. If it's your first time stopping by the channel, hit that subscribe button. Trust me, you won't regret it. You're a returning subscriber. As always, guys, welcome back, and I do appreciate the support. Ladies and gentlemen, the man you see on the screen right here, his name is Tyrone Mason from North Carolina. I think they say it's from Raleigh. Shout out Raleigh. This guy's no longer with us. Why? Because this guy was involved in the police chase. You know what I'm saying? Well, fleeing from police, supposedly, how the story goes. But what I'm about to tell you, I don't even know what's the truth or not. This guy was supposed to be fleeing from State Highway Patrol, a State Highway Patrol officer, pictured here, by the name of Trooper Garrett Macario, in which Mr. Mason crashed his car under underpath or passing bridge on the highway, whereas Trooper Macario lied about even chasing him or what happened at the scene and didn't render aid. Now, I'm going to show you this series of videos. Reason why we're doing this now, this occurred October 7th of last year, 2024. The video has come out. Family's seen it. A lot of other people seen it. They're making it public now. And this trooper and his supervisor who told him to lie about the chase, because I guess the chase was illegal and costing this man his life, they both have got been put on administrative leave. Take a look at the story. I don't know why they're not fired, but then again, police unions are strong, so this is the normal protocol they do. Take a look at this, and we'll come back and talk about it.
New body camera video shows a state trooper lying to Raleigh police about what happened before a deadly crash. Thank you for joining us. I'm Gerald Owens.
And I'm Lena Tillett. We also have brand new video in the last 30 minutes from the Highway Patrol for the first time, showing the trooper's supervisor telling him to lie. Let's start with that key interaction coming from a Raleigh police officer's body camera.
Were you like pulling him over or something?
No.
He just was driving by.
It's a little area I worked, so and I came up on it. I saw the smoke and heard all the cars hitting the debris.
That's Trooper Garrett Macario, who, according to the district attorney, later said he did chase Tyrone Mason before he crashed and died.
We have team coverage tonight. Brian Schrader is in the live center with the new video from the Highway Patrol. Brian.
This is the first time that we have heard a recording of the troopers working together, preparing to lie to Raleigh police about what happened. Now, we learned in this new recording that Trooper Garrett Macario was chasing Mason after saying that he was going 70 miles an hour in a 40-mile-per-hour zone. He eventually ends the chase, and that's when Mason crashes into a barrier, not long after that. Keep in mind that all of this happened over the course of about 1 minute. Now, according to this video, we never see Macario attempting to render aid to Mason, even though he acknowledges that it was a fatal crash. Now, Macario called the crash into Raleigh police and then immediately called his supervisor, Sergeant Matthew Morrison. In the clip you're about to see here, Macario was at the scene of the crash telling Morrison that he did not feel safe chasing Mason.
I had turned myself off, I continued to roll, and then I was probably going 50 miles an hour, and I was like, holy crap, there's that same car. So, yeah. Alright, well, that works.
I wouldn't mention anything to them about you tried to stop him.
No, I won't.
Just say, hey man, I drove up on this.
Yeah.
And leave it at that.
Alright, yeah, no, it was very short.
And indeed, that is what Macario told Raleigh police officers, that he just rolled up on that crash. Now, earlier today, we got video from Raleigh police about all of this, and that's where WRL's Sean Gallagher picks up the story. Sean?
Yeah, Brian, we've known the outcome of this crash, that Tyrone Mason died when he crashed into this concrete barrier here behind me. But we're getting a fuller picture of exactly what transpired afterwards when Trooper Macario arrived on scene, spending 5 minutes not touching the car and seeing those interactions with Raleigh police as they got on the scene, and he lied to them. Raleigh police dropped 20 videos today from the night of October 7th, most showing how devastating this crash was.
See if you get that door open.
But it's this moment at the center of the investigation into State Highway Patrol.
Were you like pulling him over or something?
No.
He just driving by.
This is a little area I work, so and I came up on it.
Despite being first on scene, it's RPD officers who are the first to try and help Tyrone Mason.
You check on him yet or no?
Not yet, no.
Go ahead and check on him, see if he's good.
There's a bunch of dudes with me, by the way. Just watch your back.
Sir, are you okay, sir?
What these videos don't show are the interaction between Macario and Sergeant Matthew Morrison. The Wake County DA's investigative report says Morrison tells Macario to downplay their involvement in the chase. That video still unavailable publicly, but Macario continued to tell an RPD officer what he did when he got to the scene.
I saw the smoke and heard all the cars hitting the debris. I moved the tire out of the road and that's everything else is still intact.
Okay.
You spend a career building a reputation, it takes a minute to ruin it.
If it's not evident from his background, attorney Lee Turner is very pro-law enforcement. But before practicing law, he'd train new officers. Where he preached, credibility is everything.
Because if you lack that, then you can't be trusted, and that diminishes the public's trust greatly when they see that. I do not want to see a situation where every officer is damaged by the actions of a few.
And I've been texting with one of the Mason family's advocates, Dawn Blagrove with Emancipate NC, and she tells me after seeing these videos, she's just blown away that there were no criminal charges related to this crash. In Raleigh, Sean Gallagher, WRAL News.
Tonight, new body camera video was revealing the moment surrounding a deadly crash on Capitol Boulevard. Video not only showing the response of law enforcement here, but also when a state trooper lied about his attempt to pull that driver over. CBS 17's Mariah Ellis is live for us tonight in Raleigh with this story, and walk us through what this video shows, Mariah.
Yeah, throughout the afternoon, we've been going through just multiple videos from the Raleigh Police Department, as well as State Highway Patrol troopers who were at that scene that night. This is something that family members of Tyrone Mason say they were hopeful to see to provide more answers in what actually happened that night. A Chevrolet Malibu scattered in pieces on Capitol Boulevard. The aftermath spotted from body camera video on October 7th around 2:30 a.m. after a state trooper, Garrett Macario, attempted to stop the driver for speeding. Macario slowing down and turning off his lights just before the driver, 31-year-old Tyrone Mason, crashed into a concrete barrier.
This car passed me downtown at like 70 and a 40, and I went to stop him. He took off.
The voice you hear is Macario speaking to his supervisor, Sergeant Matthew Morrison, the trooper describing the situation after slowly walking up to the wrecked vehicle while holding a flashlight.
The second I realized that it was not a smart chase, I literally turned all my stuff off. I'd lost sight when I came around the corner. I saw all the smoke.
Sounds to me like this RPD's problem. I wouldn't mention anything to them about you tried to stop him.
No, I won't.
Just say, hey man, I drove up on this.
Yeah.
And leave it at that.
All right.
It wasn't until about 5 minutes later.
Check on him yet or no?
Not yet, no.
Officers with Raleigh Police eventually opened the car door and checked on the driver.
Sir, are you okay, sir?
At one point, Macario heard responding to an officer denying his attempt to stop the vehicle.
Were you like pulling him over or something?
No.
He's just driving by.
This is a little area I work, so and I came up on it. I saw the smoke and heard all the cars hitting the debris. I moved the tire out of the road, and that's everything else is still intact.
Okay.
The State Highway Patrol is conducting an internal investigation and has stated this collision was a result of Mr. Mason's actions alone, and that words spoken and captured by video in the moments after the collision's occurrence do not reflect the high standards we place upon our members, nor the life-saving work that we see them carry out daily. And as this investigation continues, we're told that both that state trooper and his supervisor continue to stay on administrative leave. In Raleigh, Mariah Ellis, CBS 17 News.
Ain't that something? This is one of the main reasons why I think police should not be able to mute or turn off their body cameras at all. They shouldn't. This guy lied about this, and then he went and told his supervisor the truth. Then the supervisor turned around and tells him to lie and gives him the scenario of what to tell Raleigh PD as they arrive on the scene. Now, this is a state trooper. You got jurisdiction all over the whole state. Now, you might work a certain area, but you're a state policeman. So you have a certain amount of level of authority responsibility, and like I said before, your credibility is everything. This guy lied about something simple as chasing somebody that obviously it was breaking the law. They said his speed limit, he was over the speed limit, and the guy was chasing him. Why you gotta lie about the shit? Seriously, if you was wrong, they not gonna fire you because this man's dead already and they ain't fired you already. Why couldn't you just tell the truth? And then your supervisor went right along with it. Then you seen Raleigh PD come up. He ain't even near the car rendering aid or nothing. He just walking around, flashlight, ain't thinking nothing of it. I'm more than sure in the back of his mind, he probably was hoping that man was dead so the guy couldn't tell anything. Now, I don't know who's right or who's wrong, but I know you don't run from police. So that's the only thing I can say. But I mean, I don't even know if that's true now. I mean, evidently the guy crashed, but come on, man. What are we doing here? Seriously, what are we doing? Now your face plastered all over the place and your credibility is ruined and you and your supervisor look stupid. They can't fire him because these police unions are strong as hell. And the most they can do is put them on administrative leave till this stuff blows over and then they'll be right back out there. I want to know how you feel in your own mind knowing that you lied about a situation where somebody died and you couldn't even tell the truth as a man. That's the thing. You in a position of authority. You wear a uniform, the badge represents something, and you contribute to the disorder that's out here? Shameful. Stock Market Steve for the Dynamic Reason channel. As always, like, comment, share, and subscribe. They said this happened October 7th, 2024. I never heard of this, but they only showed limited stuff. I like to see the whole body camera footage, like the chase and everything. They never showed any of that. So, I mean, I'm just commenting on what's seen. Both of these cops need to be fired. I'll see you in the next video. Take care.